Hey guys, what's up? This is Venkatesh Chaturvedi, one of the verified educators on Unacademy. And here I am to give you the brief introduction of the new course which is going live very shortly on Unacademy Plus. The course name is, as it mentions here, 1000 most important topics for UPSC Civil Services Prelims of 2019. So this would be one of the first courses which is targeting the next year. So definitely it would be a Kickstarter for the new aspirants and a very brisk revision for others, right? So the course is presented by me, Venkatesh Chaturvedi, right? Before we go forward with what this particular course holds and why should a person take this course, let me just introduce briefly about myself. Right, I am a graduate from IIT Patna in electrical engineering, where I received the director's gold medal for being the best all-rounder of the batch. I've also appeared in the UPSC Civil Services Mains in my very first attempt of the year 2016. My interests lie in playing football, playing the guitar, watching movies, and listening to a lot of music. I have been an educator with an academy since the last 2 years now, right? And in the last 2 years, I have got more than 58,000 followers, which have my followers and others have seen my videos 1.8 million times. I'm very shortly about to reach 2 million mark as well, right? My free courses are available at this particular link, so you can check them out as well, right? So let's see the detail of the course. So as I have already mentioned, the course is about 1000 most important topics for UPSC Civil Service Prelims. So it is essentially a crash course on the whole syllabus, right? Unlike any other course out there, which might just give you maybe polity, which might just give you maybe history, this course is a culmination of all the topics, right? So it starts on 11th of June. So we have the 2018 prelims on the 3rd of June, right? We have the prelims on 3rd of June. So just a week after that, we have this particular course beginning. Why? Because first of all, if you're a new aspirant, you would require a complete 1 year of study to be actually having a very good shot at your first attempt itself. Simultaneously, if it is your second, third or fourth attempt, you might need a very quick revision just after the prelims, maybe after a gap of 7 days, right? So therefore we kept this date as 11th of June. Right, and the classes will go on for about a duration of 3 months. So we'll be ending somewhere about mid of September, and the number of sessions which these classes will have is around something between 26 to 27. We'll see, if so it will be one of those numbers, and one session would be around 1.5 hours. So you can understand that in around 40 hours of time, like in about 40 hours of classes, we'll be completing the syllabus for the prelims at least, right? So this is targeting majorly the prelims examination. So we'll have a tight focus towards prelims, and obviously it will help you and will assist you in your mains preparation as well, right? So what is the syllabus of prelims? Let's just focus on the prelims syllabus, as per the official website, and then let's correlate at how this particular this course will help you in addressing each and every one of these topics, right? So we have first of all the current affairs, the current events of national and international importance, followed by history of India, history of national movement, as well as we know history of in terms of ancient history, medieval history, modern history. All of those are inculcated in this history. Then we have Indian and world geography in terms of physical, social, economic geography of India as well as the world, right? Followed by that we have Indian polity, political science and governance. Also, we have economy of India, or economic and social development, divided into several other verticals such as development, poverty, inclusion, employment, and balance of payment and stuff like that. Then we have environment and ecology, followed by science and technology or general science, right? So this is in brief the whole UPSC Civil Services Prelims syllabus as per the official website, right? So why do you want to join this course? So whatever these topics are, each and every one would be dealt in the whole syllabus as a crash course for the UPSC prelims syllabus, right? So it will be a crash course, right? And will cover therefore all the spectrum of topics across the whole syllabus. And as I've already mentioned, the target audience for this particular course is the people who are aspiring to write the prelims and then obviously go on to write the mains and give the interview in 2019 CSE examination. And as I've already mentioned, the topics would be covered as per the demand of the examinations and the syllabus, right? We'll not only be looking at the syllabus, and we'll just I will not just be giving you the information. I'll be also letting you know how to learn them so that you are effective in solving the questions. And simultaneously, I have also analyzed the previous 10 years prelims question trends so that you are made to understand that what kind of questions are asked, and therefore your preparation is in the right direction, right? we have already seen in the last 2-3 years that there has been a lot of focus on the current affairs, so we cannot just rely on the static portion to crack the examination. Therefore, we'll be simultaneously looking at the various current affairs events which are going on and be linking them with the static part. Right, so this is the unique selling point of the course, that unlike any other course out there, this would be covering all these topics which I have just mentioned in the prelims syllabus right here. Right, so if you see the topics covered in the course, we will have international affairs, so we'll be starting off with a couple of sessions in terms of joint exercises, international groupings, followed by reports, indices. Right, this is one of the most, though its most return of investment would be highest because it is less course, and the questions are always asked on those events. But the fact remains that those are some of the most difficult things to learn. Which particular organization releases which report, which index is released by which particular organization. So these are very confusing. So I'll be making it very simple for you in terms of devising several shortcuts, several tricks, several mnemonics, and the storytelling of learning this stuff, and which will help you actually in learning the things for your prelim examination. Alright, so we'll be having international affairs, international relations, political science, geography, economy, environment and ecology, history in terms of ancient, medieval, as well as modern Indian history, art and culture, which is one of the most important parts these days. People generally neglect the art and culture portion, thinking that it's very tough, but I'll try to make it as simple as it is for you, so that you are not lagging in this particular domain as well. Then obviously we'll be having science and technology, and everything would be assisted by current affairs which are going on. Right, so what about the course? We have 26 detailed lessons. So as I've mentioned, it is something between 26 to 27 lessons which will be there of 1.5 hours each, which will cover the length and breadth of this prelim syllabus. And we'll be covering the topics from where, obviously, the standard books like NCRTs, Lakshmikant for political science, geography from GC Leong, Ramesh Singh, Bipin Chandra, etc. So all those standard books which are there, सबका निचोड़ देके आपको दे दिया जाएगा. So that is something which I personally guarantee that you will not think that the amount of content which is there is somewhere lacking, or there is some some falter in the compilation as such. There won't be anything of that sort, right? And I also suggest you how to prepare yourself, because one of the very important things, सबसे important चीज जो आपके UPSC preparation के लिए होती है, that is the fact that there cannot be a replacement of self study. Self study को आप कैसे भी replace नहीं कर सकते, right? That is something which you should know. No teacher, no coaching institute, nowhere it can substitute for your self study. However good the teacher might be, however good the coaching institute might be, you always need a self study. So therefore I will give you those tricks so that you yourself can then study stuff and learn stuff on your own, which probably may not be covered in any of the courses. Like कुछ नई चीजें आती रहती हैं always in UPSC syllabus, and it is better to be equipped than be spoon fed, right? So that is what I'll be providing you with this course, so that you have the maximum return of investment in terms of both time as well as money, right? So what is unique about Unacademy Plus? One of the important things is that there'll be a very personalized attention which you'll be getting, right? So you'll be having a Facebook group which will be made. So I would be added along with all the students who have registered to the course in a Facebook group, and that Facebook group would be a very good platform to interact with me. You can ask doubts at whatever time, at whenever you want, and they'll be addressed as soon as possible, right? You can have peer discussion on the group, so it becomes a very good platform for having discussion, debate, and as well as sharing of material, right? You'll be getting personal attention in terms of, we'll be having regular doubt clearing and quiz sessions. So as I've mentioned here, we'll be having weekly quiz as well as doubt solving sessions. They'll be in terms of live sessions happening on the Facebook group itself, so that all the groups members can actually participate actively in that. We'll have an active discussion sessions in which I'll be asking questions. You can use the comment sections to give your answers. We'll have very good discussions on those platform as well, right? All the doubts which you have at the end of the week, so you see that there are around 12 weeks which will be there, right? Around approximately 12 to 13 weeks in which we'll be having these classes. So there'll be around 12 to 13 doubt clearing and weekly quiz sessions on generally on Saturdays or on Sundays, so that all your doubts are addressed to as well, right? You have lifetime access to these videos. So one of the very important thing, one of the most important doubts which people ask is that these are live classes. So what if I miss the class class, say because of some other obligation, say because of some test series which I'm giving, say because I'm a working person, right? So no problem about that at all, because the whole video, at the end of the video, gets saved for you on your platform, and you can access it at any time, at any location. You just need your mobile device or your laptop and an internet connection, right? So you have lifetime access to the videos. You can see them anytime, and obviously you can also ask me doubts, as I've already mentioned, so you do not lose out on anything as well. And all the PDF material which I'll be making, like the presentation which I'll be making, the content which I'll be using, will be shared to you in advance before the class, so that you can have a look at the whole presentation and the content before you come to the class. Like also you will have the access to that for short revision as well in the future, right? So the PDF material will also be provided to you in the, so it will be shared in the group itself. So we generally post it in the same Facebook group which has been made for you, right? So one of the important thing is that, okay, this is my course, I'll be talking very good about it, obviously, because I have a personal affiliation towards the course. But the fact remains, this course is going on live again. So it has already run for the people who are going to appear for 2018 prelims, and the kind of feedback which we got is something which motivated us to actually continue the same series for the next year prelims, and give the people who are joining in June a very good head start, right? So you can see the people, like this is the testimony compilation from the same course. So the name of the course previously was 200 most important topics, and I went on to teach them way beyond that. You can see for yourself by the testimony of Bhupendra that thank you so much for the classes for 200, 2000 probably topics, and stay blessed. So the kind of so you can just have a look at this and see for yourself that how other people have actually appreciated the kind of content, the kind of course delivery, किस तरह से लोगों को पसंद आया था मेरा पढ़ाने का तरीका, so that you can have a better judgment whether you want to join for the course or not, right? So that is it from my side. I hope that you guys would want to join this particular course, and would want to look forward to interacting with you from 11th of June onwards, right? Thank you so much.